Shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites come in, week out, prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. Want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity, and risking their lives to do so. This is the brother Kanasla from GMS Chicago. And coming to edify the hopeful elect, all right, of Israel, which is 12 tribes of Israel, you know what I'm saying, so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, all right? And back to you once again. So, gonna jump straight to it, man. There's a holiday, you know what I'm saying, the 4th of July, which, by the way, July goes back to Julius Caesar, you know what I'm saying, which is a self-proclaimed white man, all right? That's a month in itself that's already made up. And then people celebrate that holiday, you know, of the, they call it Independence Day, all right, of being free. But thing is, we wasn't free, man. All right, we were still slaves back in 1776 of that day. All right, so who was really free? Who they talking about where all men be treated, all people are treated equal, and all men be treated equal. No, that wasn't the case. That wasn't talking about us. All right. It was talking about them specifically, not us. All right? So check this out.
Here's why a lot of black people have objections towards the 4th of July. So the 4th of
Fair use, fair use, fair use.
July is a celebration of the Declaration of Independence, July 4th, 1776. But this was at a year when, by law, black people were considered property and not people. By law, we were property and not people.
Right. And we was also counted as 3/5 of a person, man. We wasn't even counted as a whole person, man. All right? We wasn't at all.
So when the founding fathers who owned slaves, not all of them, but the majority of the founding fathers who owned slaves.
Okay, I know what they talking about, but of course they showing George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison. I hate the term founding fathers. They didn't find anything. They stole. All right. All right. That's all the devil comes to do is to kill, steal, and destroy, man. And that's what Esau is, man. The devil, the deceiver, man. All right? This dude been murdering people, stealing people, destroying people, all right? Destroying the land, stealing lands. That's his whole thing, man.
Where they were talking about life and liberty, the pursuit of happiness, all men are created equal. They couldn't have been talking about black people. The Declaration of Independence was in 1776. The Emancipation Proclamation didn't come until 1863. So there's no way they could be talking about.
And just to let you know, one, we're not African, black. All right, we're Hebrew Israelites by blood. And even though they talking about Emancipation Proclamation 1863, we still wasn't free. There were certain slaves that didn't even know they was free for, generations. All right? There's certain Edomite families that held on and kept them in the dark about a lot of things, man. All right? And then you got the Jim Crow era. You got all the stuff that's going on even to this day, man. No. If you not being you could say a good nigga, man, they're gonna show you and they're gonna put you in your goddamn place, man. All right, you're still a slave, man. All right, and you can't get anywhere without you selling out to some certain degree. All right.
Black people, because we were still enslaved. We didn't have freedom. Our ancestors couldn't even celebrate the 4th of July. They were still in bondage, still in shackles. And you can kick it with the family and stuff. I mean, you off work, you chilling, relaxing. But popping fireworks, talking about Happy 4th of July or Freedom Day, especially for black people, I mean, we didn't have freedom. And then another thing is, they said all men are created equal. And they couldn't have been talking about women because they said all men are created equal. They didn't say men and women. They didn't say all people. They said all men are created equal. That's why Frederick Douglass had his great speech, "What is the slave to the 4th of July?" Because we were still in bondage. We didn't have any freedom. We didn't have any humanity.
All right. Let's see. So like, yeah, it's gonna. Let me see if I can find this. It's that. No, it's not that. I think it's Malachi. Yeah. So like, yeah, it's gonna. Nope. This flesh is. I hate it. Yeah, that's it. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, when the morning is like they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. All right, and that's what they do, man. They can't get no sleep, good night rest until they come up with something wicked, man. So even though we already know a house divided against itself can't stand, and they was against the British, and the British is the same people as them, man. It's still Esau. All right, but by the end of the day, they was like, hold on, we got to create something wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these slaves, because they can't be equal on the same playing field as us, and that's what they did. And they covered fields. They took this place, man, America, from the Northern Kingdom, the so-called Latinos and Native Americans, and take them down. It said, and take them down by violence. Take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. All right, and that's what they did, man. They beat us to speaking English and everything, man. All right. This whole situation with the 4th of July is just wicked all around. And then you got these wicked ass niggas that celebrate Juneteenth too, because it's like, what? Juneteenth? First off, you still a slave here, and you still, what is there to celebrate, man? You're not free. They just changed it where it's mental, you're in mental slavery, man. All right. And they have it where, of course, you can't do certain things without having papers, man. Just like back then. It's just a little different, man. Yeah, beat you down mentally, man. All right? You working 40 hours a week plus just to get some change. Because they tax you. The more you make, the more they tax you. So it's like moving the goalposts, man. You're not making anything. All right. Let's see. is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Alright? So you should never, ever trust him, man, whatsoever. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away, man. Alright? This dude is a sneaky serpent, man. He'll smile in your face, but dang. Hold on. Let the scripture say. Alright, yo, smoother than butter, boy. This Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Alright? His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Alright? That's how this dude operate, man. Alright? You're not supposed to trust him, man. This dude be sounding smooth and everything. It sound good and everything, but this dude is just ready to stab you in the back, and that's just how he's designed, man. Alright? That's just how he's designed. If I recall, there's an old story about a frog and a scorpion. And the scorpion needed to get on the other side of the pond. And it was a frog. And the frog said, hey, I'll help you out. And the scorpion jumped on his back, happy as hell, thank you. Boom, boom. And as he got closer to the end of the other side of the pond, the scorpion hit him with a stinger. And the frog was basically like, yo, why did you sting me, man? He's like, I'm helping. And the scorpion was like, I'm a scorpion. That's what I do. You know? It's like I'm a scorpion now. I was made to be like that. Like, can't be mad at me because I'm a scorpion. Alright? And that's Esau, man. He's that scorpion. He does what he does because he's programmed like that. He's the devil, man. You can't trust him. The Lord give us guidance and show you, hey, do not trust this dude. Alright? Whatsoever. Don't, what does it say? Woe if you go to Egypt for help. Alright? His mouth is smoother than butter. Alright? Yep, where they're drawing swords. This dude got war in his heart, man. He don't care about you, man. Stop trying to get validation from him anyway. Alright? Yep. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. So I can't. But, yep, war was in his heart. All right. But, hey, man, back then, even to this day, we're not free, man. All right? Everything they do is money moves, man. All right? And then on top of that, they didn't want it to be where they get overtaken, man. So Esau put things into place, man. All right? They put they put things into place so you don't overtake them, man. All right? And of course, it's to the point where by the end of the day, the Lord wanted us to go through what we was going through. All right? It all boils down to who you want to pick, man. You can't have two masters, man. See, you're going to pick Yahweh Shem Shai, or you're going to pick Esau. There's no gray areas in between, man. All right? Of course, you got to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling you to go to work and just cuss Edomites out. No, that's unwise, man. All right? You got to be circumspect, man. All right? And know not to do things like that, man, that jeopardize you eating. But the thing is, you gotta be wise how you operate, you know, and go to Yahweh Shem Yahushua first and foremost. All right, pray about it. Pray about things, a lot of things. Said pray without ceasing. All right, but yeah, one gotta repent to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, knowing who you are, that you're a Hebrew Israelite, and to follow the scriptures to the best of your ability, man. And know that who your enemy is, man. If you don't know who your enemies is, you already lost before you even started the battle. That's if you even know you're in a battle, you know, a war. So hey, hopefully this is satisfying, man. Don't be celebrating these holidays, man. And stop with that dumb shit saying it's for the kids. You know? Oh, it's for the kids, for the kids. First of all, you're supposed to raise them how they're supposed to be. Alright? Making it sound like the kids run you. Alright? So, with that, hopefully this is edifying. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Ashem V'Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And to the brothers that's preaching His word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. To y'all, say shalom and a Papa Ball.